Hello aspirants, looking at important headlines from the Hindu newspaper for 24th July. On the front page you have this news, Alwar fallout, government panel to check cases of mob lynching. So this is regarding district Alwar in Rajasthan, in which we recently saw the third case of mob lynching coming forth due to cow vigilantism. So mob lynching is taking place due to cow vigilantism, and even we have seen cases of rumors of children kidnapping, child kidnappers. So these are the two important issues because of which we are seeing mob lynching across the country, and the central government has always put its stand as this is a law and order situation and this is the responsibility of the state governments. Central government will provide directions and it says we are providing directions. States have to take action. The next is at least 16 inmates were raped in Bihar shelter. So this is regarding an NGO in Bihar. Here the girl children, they have complained to TISS, Tata Institute of Social Science reporters. A report has been prepared by them, audit report, and in this these girls had revealed here that they have been allegedly raped. So this is excavation taking place to find the body of one of the girls which is suspected to have been buried here. Then this is ban on protests at city's iconic Jantar Mantar Boat Club lifted. So now the Supreme Court has lifted this ban which was imposed earlier on protests in Delhi. Then on page 2 you have this news, Bihar government relaxes stringent provisions of prohibition law. So prohibition basically means restrictions or ban on alcohol consumption. So that is the term prohibition. So prohibition law had been initiated by Bihar government, which was extremely stringent and had been criticized earlier too. So now some provisions of this law have been relaxed. Then on page 7 you have this news, let's not rake it up again, says muzzled author of Misha. So this is written by Kerala writer S. Harish. This is his debut novel and this has been withdrawn by him now after the ultra right wing relentlessly heckled and threatened him and his family. So this is regarding right to freedom of expression. The author has been threatened. So then this is Karnataka sees 300% jump in FDI inflows. Tamil Nadu rebounds. So this is regarding FDI inflows across states and in various sectors. So this is coverage on that. Then here you have this news, Centre clears air on grant giving powers. So this is the Minister of HRD now saying that grant giving powers of the UGC would go to the new body which would be formed as proposed, the HECI, Higher Education Commission of India. So this is a clarification or rather a change being announced by the central government, because it had been criticized because UGC's grant giving powers were taken away and it was said the government would decide how grants would be provided to various universities across the country. Then this is formaldehyde is naturally found in fish. So this issue has also been going on for some time, so you should know about this too. So this is Goa Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar, who is saying that formaldehyde is also naturally found in fish. That is true. But then there are also cases of formaldehyde being specifically used to preserve the fish, and that is not good for human consumption in high quantity. Then on the editorial page, the first editorial is a difficult poll. So this is regarding the elections which are due to be held in Pakistan. So this is the coverage on that how Pakistan's military judicial establishment has narrowed the choices before the voters. Even Nawaz Sharif, is behind bars. Then this is stimulus mode. So this is regarding the GST cuts which have recently been announced. So the editorial says that GST cuts reflect buoyancy, but center-states cooperation must be maintained. So this is discussing that. Then the lead article is changing the order of battle. So this is regarding how traditional diplomacy is now giving way to big power summitry. So summits are being held like US North Korea, US Russia summits to get things done. So this is discussing that. Then this is the art of writing judgment. So this is an article saying that judicial academies must focus on equipping trainee judges with skills to write accurate, simple and bias-free orders. So this is discussing that training and education to the judicial academies. Then this is regarding Treaty of Friendship between India and Bhutan. So if you know about it, you can skip this. This is also regarding the new law of Israel. If you have studied in news, you can skip this too. Then Then on page 11 you have this news, embattled Rajasthan police try to save face. So this is regarding the same front page news, Alwar lynching case in Rajasthan. So here the victim was taken to hospital, but after a huge delay. It is admitted that there was a 2-hour delay in taking the victim to the hospital, and the victim was declared dead on arrival in the hospital. So this is regarding that. ASI, officials place ASI under suspension and sent 3 constables to police lines. So this is action being taken here. Then next is PM in Africa amid a fall in trade. So this is regarding Prime Minister's Africa visit and how trade with Africa is falling in recent years. So that is being shown here. You can see India's investments in China compared to India's investment in Africa compared to Chinese investments in Africa is shown here in the graph. How Chinese investments are continuously increasing. Then here this is the news, CGI's courtroom can go live first. So recently we have seen the Supreme Court had stated that the Supreme Court proceedings will go live. So the central government is here suggesting that CGI's courtroom can go live first. So this is there. Then on international page you have this news, UK backs off anti-caste discrimination legislation. So this was an important development taking place in Britain regarding caste. So the anti-caste discrimination legislation has now been, it has been decided that it will not recognize caste as an aspect of race in anti-discrimination legislation. So, then on business page you have this news, banks agree to resolve stressed assets quickly. So this is regarding the NPA issue. This is important. And this is India slips 3 ranks at A.T. Kearney's FDI confidence index out of top 10. This is on that. Here you have FRDI bill not officially dropped. Intent there. So this is regarding financial resolution and deposit insurance bill. So you should know about various bills which are there in news. Then on page 14 you have this news, scrapping GST on sanitary pads may not aid local makers. So in GST announcement of rates changes, we saw sanitary pads have been 0 rated now. There will be no GST on sanitary pads. But then the businesses are not happy, companies are not happy, saying this is going to facilitate import. At least there should be 5% tax because this would help in getting input tax credit. Otherwise there is no input tax credit which they would be benefiting from. So this is the viewpoint coming forth now. Then on the last page you have this news, scientists now a step closer to creating artificial embryos. So this is the news coming forth now, so you should know about this. So these are the important headlines from today's newspaper. For detailed coverage of current affairs, you can enroll for our current affairs course, details provided here. And on a daily basis too, you can go to our website aashah.com in the current affairs section, and you can download on a daily basis the PDF for the entire news coverage which is done. So by the end of the day, the PDF is linked here. So that is it.